Hello, strangers. Welcome to the ninth installment of Albert Reads the Hits. I am Albert Strange, and the ninth number one song of all time is another Jimmy Dorsey song. It's his fourth number one song in 1941. This song is called Green Eyes. It's originally a Spanish language song, imagine that, called Aquellos, Ojos, Verdes, those green eyes. Forgive me if I butchered the Spanish. But the English version was number one for 4 weeks in 1941, from August 30th until September 27th. Again, it's originally a Spanish song written in 1929. The lyrics were written by Adolfo Utrera, and Nilo Menendez wrote the music. I couldn't find much on Adolfo, but Nilo Menendez was a Cuban and then a naturalized American. He was an American citizen he became an American citizen in the 1920s. The song itself was the English lyrics, I should say, were written in 1931 by two men named Eddie Rivera and Eddie Woods, and the lead vocals were by Bob Eberly and Helen O'Connell. This is the second time they've had a duet for the number one song. Bob Eberly's had 2 or 3 number one songs before this, and Helen O'Connell was number one on another one with him. And a little fun fact, this was the B-side to Maria Elena, which was number one song for Jimmy Dorsey a few months prior. So if you bought the record for Maria Elena, you were actually buying 2 number one hits. But let's go ahead and get to it. Jimmy Dorsey's Green Eyes. Well, green eyes with their soft lights, your eyes that promise sweet nights, bring to my soul a longing, a thirst for love divine. In dreams I seem to hold you, to find you and enfold you. Our lips meet and our hearts too, with a thrill so sublime. Those cool and limpid green eyes, a pool wherein my love lies, so deep that in my searching for happiness I fear that they will ever haunt me. All through my life they'll taunt me, but will they ever want me? Green eyes make my dreams come true. Soft lights and green eyes that promise sweet nights bring to my soul a longing, a thirst for love divine. In dreams I seem to hold you, to find you and enfold you. Our lips meet and our hearts too, with a thrill so sublime. Those cool and limpid green eyes, a pool wherein my love lies, so deep that in my searching for happiness I fear that they will ever haunt me. All through my life they'll taunt me, but will they ever want me? Green eyes, I love you. Well, from what I read here, it's a man in love with a woman who has green eyes and a woman in love with a man who has green eyes. They're in love with each other. The first half of the song is being sung by Bob Eberly. The second half is being sung by Helen O'Connell. I picture it almost as 2 soliloquies where they're singing the song about how much they love that person with green eyes, but the person with green eyes doesn't know that they're in love with them. So it's just going back and forth. There's for happiness I fear that they will ever haunt me. All through my life they'll taunt me, but will they ever want me? And that's in both the man half and the woman half. There is a vocab word in this song. I was not familiar with the word limpid. It says those cool and limpid green eyes. Limpid means, when referring to somebody's eyes, it means clear or unclouded. So limpid green eyes are clear green eyes. Again, that's a word I'm going to try to use in regular speech now, because I was not familiar with that word prior. And really, I mean, it's a love song, but it's a love for someone. It's an unrequited love song for 2 people who don't realize they're in love with that the other one loves them. They just need to pull the trigger, and the guy needs to ask her out, or she needs to let him know, whatever might happen. So, but listen to it. It's a short song. Again, all these songs are 3 minutes, 3 minutes 20 seconds. And yeah, we'll see what number 10 holds for us next time. So do as I always say, do the YouTube stuff. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that. And you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and as always, make sure that you tip your servers, tip your bartenders, tip your delivery drivers. All right, strangers, until next time.